here to hike.
Turn right to stay on Wolfshead Road, then you will arrive at your destination.
There you go. I'm right here where I need. Hey guys, I'm here at the Green Mountain Scenic Overlook Trailhead. That's what it's called. Okay. They say that it opens at 7, 8:30 closes. So you have the bathroom right there. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then you would just go through there. I'll take you with me. This place is called the Scenic Overlook because it has an overlook. So that's what it is. It's a nice place actually. I have come here before, but I just came to show you guys. Okay. So here's the overlook. This is the overlook, if you see. I came early this morning because, when it gets late, the alligators and all that are not there. They're in the water. So this is the overlook. If you just go up there, you can see the trail, but not the trail. I'm sorry, the whole wide space. You see, if you were just walking without going on to this ramp here, you would just walk that way, and that's the way you would just go. I'm gonna finish this. I'm just gonna get down that way. So if you see that. Although you see so much green here, it is not shady. This place is not shady at all. See, you don't see too much. But yeah. Just this part here is shady, but after that it's not. So here I am. I'm on the deck up here on the Scenic Overlook. It's mostly gravel. Like I said, this part here is nice and shady, but then it's not shady at all after that. You see the bald eagle, owls, heron, see a lot of ducks. A lot of people come here to bike too. You can use your gravel bike or your mountain bike. It is actually a good ride. I have done this. It is pretty neat to do it on a bike. I don't want to take too much of the trail because it becomes boring at one point. So that's going to be just on and off. And I'm just going to show you just roughly what you're getting into. You see it now. If you look at this, it tells you it's 17th mile marker. So by the way, people do horse riding here too, actually. Okay, mention of alligators and snakes already. So now if you see here, look, okay, Clay Island Trail, 3.1 mile, Pump House. Pump House is a good area to go. There's a lot of alligators there. Magnolia Park, I've done that too. Magnolia Park is It's a park where you can see a lot of peacocks, and you know you can take the trail from there too. I've done that a couple of times also. So you know, if you see how beautiful it is. See the, you know, the Florida vegetation is always nice, and you know, the moss that's hanging from trees, it never fails to amaze me. You know, I love that. You see. You know, every time I walk like this, you know, I kind of walk fast. You know, I'm always breathing very heavy. You know, they have told me, I have asthma, but I never get any asthma attacks or anything like that. But I notice that every time I go back to my videos, I'm breathing pretty heavily. And you know, it doesn't bother me. You know, I don't need any medication or anything like that for that. But you know, I hear that on the video when I just go back and trying to edit. You know, I see that. And it's, to me, it's like, whoa, okay. So this is what I'm walking against. See, that's where I'm coming from. So this part here is still shady. Which is nice, but you know, it is 9 o'clock and it's already very, very hot. You know, and that's the thing about Florida. You know, when you're hiking here during summer, you know, it's very, very hot. So just like I always say, you know, I froze my water bottle last night. I do keep a frozen bottle, a couple of frozen bottles in the freezer, because you're getting up and going, so you know, you just pick up a bottle, and that's what I did yesterday. Okay, so I am still in the part where there is shade. I'm actually enjoying it, although it's very hot. But you know, when you live in Florida, you just get used to it, or you put up with it. You know? Areas, you know, it's opening up. The trees are kind of getting. You see, if you see this, you know, the trees. There's trees along the pathway. I'm like into about 2.5 miles now. You know, the insect noises. It's pure. You know, I'm not gonna edit that. I don't know if you hear that. This is something that you hear all the time. All the time. Look, the forest is nice and thick. And this side too. I'm right there. I still haven't seen one animal. I haven't seen anything in terms of wildlife, not even a snake. How about that? You know, so this is it's too hot for them. You know, occasionally they'll just come out, but they'll stay close to their, like the tortoises, you know, they will just come out close to their burrow, and as soon as they feel it's too hot, they'll just get in. Or if somebody walks by, they would just you know, just get in. So I still haven't seen anything. Oop. But you know, I took this one here, but you know, I could connect to the loop to get out. You know, once I got lost here, but you know, this time I have my watch, and I have my waypoint, so it's going to take me back. So I'm going this way right now. So I'm like in the open sun now. Look at this heron. See, there's a waterway, but I don't see it's connecting to anything, so I haven't seen any alligators here. So, I don't know what that means exactly, because this waterway, I don't see it running. Maybe it's connecting somewhere on the other side, I'm not sure. Out there. I just want to mention something here. When you're taking a hike alone like me right now, you just got to, you got to know what you're capable of. Like, meaning in terms of how much you can walk, how much you can take the sun. I have a lot of tolerance for a lot of these things, but you just when you have done a couple of hikes, you would know exactly what you're capable of. So in terms of precautions, you would tell someone, you would share your location. Once you have arrived at the location, you would share the location, and but if once you share, and if you map out something, they can know exactly where you are. Whether you are in the car, whether you are driving or whatever, but in Google you can do that. But so in terms of, like I said, tolerance, you just got to be careful. You got to know your limits, and then, if you think that you cannot do it, if your gut feeling says that you cannot do it, just don't do it. Just like when you're taking a dangerous hike somewhere, and just go like, no, I'm not up for this. So, I cannot do it. So then, you know what? You shouldn't. But I'm like the opposite. I just go like, oh no, I cannot do it. And I just go like, no, I came for this, and I'll just do it. So, you're probably like me too then. So what I said was, now in my case, you can get lost. So, just prepare yourself with water, prepare yourself with a snack, just to give you some energy, just to get by. And especially if you're walking in the sun like this, it's, it can take the life out of you, but you do it for the thrill of it, you do these things for the thrill of that. So, so mainly what I would say is, take a snack. I mean, if you can take a sandwich, even better. Take a little, so along the way you can just, snack, and then take water. So this time I have a liter of water, frozen, and then I have a little bottle of water just to fill it if the ice doesn't melt, just to fill it. But ice is melting real rapidly. And then the other thing is, just give you a location, and then also take some first aid, just in case, because you don't know what can happen. Especially when you're alone, you take the most precaution. Okay, which is dry and hot. Although it is still 10:13 in the morning. An alligator right here. He just went into the water. I can't see him now. So, yep. See the moss in the water. I'm sorry, there's an alligator. Okay, earlier on I saw an alligator like that. He was swimming. I could see his entire body. But the minute I got close to him, he just submerged and he started watching me. Plantation. Okay. There's a huge crocodile just on top of the water. I don't know if you can see him. Look at that scene there. Look how beautiful this is. You see? I see a woman riding her bike. She's riding her mountain bike. Okay, it's beautiful. Oh my God, I got scared. Some noise. I think an alligator jumped in the water. Look at this. Look at this. Look again. I'm just gonna go there. You know, one of the things I do is, I always stay on the trail because, you don't know what's lurking down there. There are snakes. I'm afraid of snakes. I mean, a lot of these snakes are harmless, but there are venomous snakes too. And you see this one here, this overlook, when you climb up, you have to make noise because there could be like animals up there, and you might startle them and they might attack you. So usually what I would just do, make noise before I climb, which I'm going to do right now. You can tell nobody has come up this way. There was a spider web and there was this spider. I don't want to kill him, but he was there. Okay. That's the overlook. Nice and beautiful. It's another nice spot to walk in the shade. Nice thick vegetation. I got onto an area where there is just grass, and I'm just walking along here. You can walk 40-50 miles here, but I don't plan to do that today because it's too hot. And if you're doing one of those things like long distance, you would just do it during like October, November even, or January, February. But even then it's very hot. But you can pull it through. You see, if you see the distance, there are places you can climb up and see kind of overlook places. 1.5 miles. Okay, so I'm backtracking now. I don't know if you can see this. You know, you see I'm just following my watch. You know, you see where the arrow shows. The arrow is telling me to go in a certain direction, and that's the direction I'm going to go. An abandoned, I don't know what it is. So, okay, I'm just continuing. Actually, I'm heading towards my car, and it is a long way away. So I'm cutting across this way to get to the car. So you see, it just keeps going. Basically, this is where I started to go out of the loop. So I did all of that. I came back from here, from this side. Hey guys, I just did the, if you can see, Green Mountain Scenic Overlook Trailhead, and you know that's where I'm parked. And you know, so this is a trail that just goes a long way. You know, you can go 40-50 miles. I did about 9.5 miles, and it's very hot. It's about 90 degrees today, and you know, I took a liter of water. Yes, I took a liter of water and a little bottle. You know, but you know, I froze the water last night. So before I started here, you know, there's just like a bathroom there. There's bathroom. There's a little shelter here. You know, sometimes people picnic, and sometimes you know, they just come and rest. And you know, there's a lot of cyclists too. You know, they do cycling, you know, gravel on the ground. About 9 miles. You know, this is Green Mountain Scenic Overlook. Okay, this extends to 50-60 miles, you know, but I only did about 9 miles. Yes, it's about 9 miles. And then you know, the stuff that you can see here, you know, you can see a lot of wildlife. You know, you can see alligators, you can see birds, you can see tortoises and all that. But you know, I just saw some alligators and some birds. And you know, now this place, this is where you park. You know, there are many entrances to this place. I have done most of them. But you know, this is a nice area. Like if you look, you see this area has a bathroom. It tells you about it. It talks, you know, on the map. It talks about the area. There's a big lake. You know, that is Lake Apopka. And then, you know, you have a picnic area. You know, usually a lot of people come to bike too here. You know, they usually have a gravel bike. I have done it. It's awesome actually. It's a little bit rough because, you know, the gravel itself is, you know, bumpy, very bumpy. But you know, it's really good. And you know, you need to repair your bike. You know, there's a bike repair thing. So you know, so this is a very quiet place. You don't see on the trail too many people. That's because, you know, also because it's very hot. But even if it's not hot, you know, people only walk a little short distance. So, you know, I'm just wrapping this thing up and I'm just going home now. Okay. I'm entering the Florida Turnpike. I'm going to show you guys how it is. Okay.